So why is it so unacceptable to be different? It's something that I'm thinking about a lot now because one of our core values here at Clean Impact is to be humble. Being humble is knowing that you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be different. It's okay to pave your own path, but you have to accept what other people are saying. Not accept what other people are saying, but listen and be humble enough to understand that you don't have all the answers. Why is it so critical to be different right now? Why are people so critical of each other just because they have different thoughts or different ideas or different concepts? Isn't that the purpose of what we want to do as leaders, is to develop others to be able to think for themselves, to be able to develop our family and those that are looking to us for guidance to pave their own path? Being different is just part of that. It's part of being human. It's part of being unique. It's different. That's what we want to do. Why is it so unacceptable nowadays to have your own thought process, to think differently than everybody else, or to be outcasted because of your views on certain issues? With our family, my goal as a parent is to raise my children to be better than I am. That's my whole goal, and that's the whole goal of my wife, is to raise our children to be better than us. Now, right now, of course, we want to make sure that we're giving them the right influence, we're giving them the right information to be able to pave their own path, but we still want to create that individualism. We want to create the fact that it's okay to be a little different. It's okay to think outside the box. It's okay to be, against the grain on certain things, as long as you're well educated, as long as you're paying attention to where your information is coming from and understanding that everybody has their own views. That's why a lot of people talk about it's not okay to talk politics around your family, because people are so ingrained in their concepts and ideas, and they're so close-minded that they don't even accept the fact that you might think a little bit differently, or you might have a different idea. They're so, and I'm just as guilty of this as everybody else, is I am so focused on what my opinion is. I'm not listening to other people. And that's been a big issue that we've noticed a lot. And when you're developing a team or your business or your family, you want to make sure that you're creating critical thinkers. You want to make sure that every day you're trying to work yourself out of a job, whether that be your parenting job or whether that be your current role that you're in. It's not saying that you're not going to have anything to do. You're just working yourself out of a little piece of it because you're developing people to be different. You're developing people to be individuals. And I think that's extremely, extremely important to think about right now. It's okay to be different. It is okay. Again, that's a unique quality that we have as humans, to want to be different, to want to pave our own path, to want to come up with our own concepts, to want to be better than what we possibly are yesterday. It's always developing, but being different is a critical thing. So think about that when you're on your job sites or with your coworkers. When other people around you, man, they're different. They're individuals. They're not going to think the same way. We're reading a book right now, my wife and I, again, for the second time, is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. That goes to show you how different we are just as men and women. But that just reaches the surface, just scratches the surface a little bit about how different we are as individuals. So women and men are polar opposites. Obviously, everybody knows that. We think differently, we interpret differently, we view things very, very differently, and we expect things in return very, very differently. But being an individual and being different and understanding that these differences are what grow us and make us who we are is extremely important. Don't be closed mind. Don't just shut yourself down and think of your opinion and you're right all the way around. Be different, but be cognizant, be humble of the fact that you want to take information from others. You want to be able to understand that those people that are working with you or those people in your family are allowed to have their own opinions. They're allowed to be different. That's what makes us fun. But embrace those things. Think about those things. Come at it humbly whenever you're having conversations about things you might not believe or you might not fully be on the same page with. It just allows us to process things differently. So be different. It's okay to be different. It's okay to voice your opinion. It's okay to educate yourself on those things that you're passionate about. And if you're going to have conversations, make sure they're educated. Make sure that they're well thought out, and make sure that you are coming from a place of love and you're coming from a place of being humble and just enjoying that stuff. And so that's what we're working on right now. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We're all different, but we all have the same goal, and that's to be happy. That's to grow our families. That's to raise our children. And that's to be a beacon of strength in our community. Think about those things as you're trying to embrace the fact that being different is okay. Hope y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves.